This is the 2021 Kia Seltos SX Turbo all-wheel drive. This vehicle comes in with the turbocharged 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine with a dual clutch automatic transmission, coming in this beautiful black cherry color. Let's go have a look inside. Before checking out the interior of this Kia Seltos, let's take a look at the key fob. We do have a remote start option available on this unit. To get inside, press the button on the door handle. It'll automatically unlock the door for you with its remote keyless entry. Inside, we do have a very soft leather armrest with beautiful stitching all throughout the interior. We've got a Bose premium sound system. We've got a power locks, windows, and mirrors. A little bit of storage here in the door panel. Inside, we have these beautiful black leather seats with power on the driver's side with lumbar support, with power on the passenger side as well. We also do have a beautiful sunroof in this unit. Let's go have a look inside of this interior. Do have a nice digital and analog gauge cluster mix. Let's start this vehicle up. It is a push engine start. Very big digital gauge cluster here with a huge infotainment screen. Left hand side here, we do have our dimming for the digital gauge cluster. We do have our heads up display, our auto start and stop to turn off, our lane keep assist, and our traction control off. A nice leather wrap steering wheel here. Their automatic headlights, their fog lights, auto rain sensing wipers, multimedia control functions and Bluetooth functions on the left hand side here, and our cruise control functions on the right hand side. This vehicle is equipped with adaptive cruise control. Do have a couple things we can go through here in the digital gauge cluster. We do have our drive modes. We do have normal, smart, and your sport mode. Got your 3 drive modes available that you can shift with this button right here. You do get your transmission temperature, your fuel economy, your trip informations. You do get your compass available, and your driving information like your lane keeping assist, your driver attention level, and your all-wheel drive settings, as well as your TPMS monitor. And you do get your digital speedometer slightly here on the right hand side. You get your outside temperature and your transmission controls, all accessible here in the digital gauge cluster. You do have a nice heads-up display up here. It does show your lane keep assist lines as well as your digital speedometer. You can mess around with the settings of the heads-up display in the settings. But if you don't want your heads-up display up at all, you can click on the heads-up display button down here on the bottom left, and it will fold down your heads-up display, turn it off. In the same way to turn it on as well, you just got to press the button again, and it'll just come up slowly, and your heads-up display will be activated. Very cool feature to have in this Kia Seltos. You have your very big infotainment screen here with a beautiful home screen. As you guys can see, you do have a guest profile, so you do have many different users you can utilize to have many different preferences for this vehicle. So you can customize it accordingly to however you like, depending on which profile you're on. So for the home screen, you do get your navigation faded here on the right hand side, and you do get your clock with your outside temperature as well as your audio entertainment information. But I like how it slightly shows the navigation on the right hand side. One of the cool features I like about this home screen. You do get your map, your navigation, very responsive touch, very easy to use. You do get a full overhead view or a third person view, very easy to use. And you do get your navigation menu to look up the places you want, save an address, do whatever you want. Got your phone settings when you do have your Bluetooth connected, get access to your recents, contacts, favorites, and all that good stuff. You have your phone connection available, voice memo, got your climate controls here, you have an auto defog and auto dehumidify. So what I noticed about this climate control is it's not actually, you can control it from here. The only thing you can actually control is the auto dehumidify and the auto defog. Other than that, this is more of a climate display. but you do get to control it down here in the analog versions. No big deal, but you do get a display available if you would like as well. You do have a sound mood lamp available. Kia has a lot of like these nature sound things in their vehicles. They have your HD radio data, like your traffic and Doppler radar. You do got your radio settings. That's all in the media tab. You do get your AM, FM, and Sirius XM radio. You get your Bluetooth, USB connections. You got your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and we got the sounds of nature, like I mentioned earlier. It's just a bunch of sounds of nature, literally. It's nice and peaceful to have. It's a nice change up from your typical music once in a while. You got your UVO settings for your mobile app for Kia, notifications. You got your user's manual. You got your setup settings. Let's see some of the vehicle safety features we have on this unit. So for driving convenience, we got our highway driving assist. So what this does, this is related to your pilot, your steering wheel here on your steering wheel. It'll come up, and this is your pilot highway driving system. So what it does is it will assist driving in a highway according to the set speed and distance to the leading vehicle while keeping the vehicle centered in the lane. So using your lane keep assist as well as your adaptive cruise control, it will try to keep the distance between the vehicle in front of you relatively what you set it as, whether too far or too close. It'll keep you at a good distance and also try to keep you centered in between those lanes and those long road highway trips. You also do have a highway auto curve slowdown as well, which will automatically decelerate in a highway curve zone. And you can customize the warning timing for the driver assistance, whether normal or late. You can customize the volume as well. You got your driver attention warning. You got your forward safety active assist and warning alert so that's the forward collision warning alert. You got your lane safety, so this is the lane keep assist and warning. You got your blind spot monitoring systems, active assist and warning. And you got your rear cross traffic alert, So as you're backing up from a parking spot, if you don't see any vehicles coming in your area, the cameras will detect that for you. So lots of cool features within this Kia Seltos. Lots of things you can mess around with in the settings tab, like the heads-up display, like I did mention earlier. You could customize literally the number, size, and the speed, color. You could customize the content that you want on there. Very cool features to have. Got your digital gauge cluster settings, your climate settings, your seat settings, lights. Everything accessible here in the settings tab for your user profiles, your UVO, your button selections, or your display as well. You can mess around with the display, so you don't have to have it in this like neon color format. You could have it in a more simple, like whatever you like within this beautiful infotainment screen. Lots to go through here. You have the analog buttons down here for it. Your tuning and volume knob. Got your two big air vents here with your hazard light. Your climate control functions here. It's an automatic climate control. You do have a wireless phone charger. Put your phone up here and this will light up. Little rack, little shelving spot for your phone, I guess, as it'll charge it as well. You got your 12-volt USB inputs as well. Two USB inputs, 12-volt, and a little storage component. You got your drive modes, transmission control. Got your backup camera with the guidelines. You do have the option to put it in your TikTok sport mode and shift your own gears as well. Got your all-wheel drive lock. Got your heated and ventilated seats for both driver and passenger in a 3-set setting. Got your heated steering wheel for those cold Alberta winters. Your hill descent control, electronic parking brake, as well as your auto hold. Little storage components here with your two cup holders and a very nice soft leather armrest. Opens you up to a little storage component here. You get a nice tilt and sliding sunroof, all accessible with these buttons. Got your interior lighting controls, your SOS and driver's assist info. All accessible here in this beautiful interior, guys. Let's go take a look outside. Taking a look outside of this Kia Seltos, we do have our LED daytime running lights as well as our LED headlights, our LED fog lights, a beautiful Kia Seltos front as well. Got our 18-inch alloy wheels with a center red cap. Exterior chrome trimming all throughout. Got your roof rails, rear tinted windows. Beautiful rear end of this Kia Seltos. Let's open up the trunk here. Got a very roomy trunk. Got a 60/40 rear seat split. Rear trunk privacy cover. Spare tire with a mini lift kit. Sure goes a little bit more when we get in the back. Taking a look in the back seats of this Kia Seltos, you do have the very same soft leather armrest, just like the front. Got a power windows and our left and right rear heated seats. The other side does get it as well. Got your decent storage here, the door panel as well. It's the flat leather seats, just like the front. Decent storage down the passenger seat. Two big rear air vents. USB input and a little bit of storage. Got your middle center armrest with your 2 cup holders as well. And if you want additional storage, you got to click on this handle here, put down the seat. And additional storage inside of the Seltos, and obviously those seats go down as well for additional storage. Headroom and legroom accessible inside of the beautiful Seltos, guys. Let's go take a look. So that's going to wrap it up here for this 2021 Kia Seltos SX Turbo all-wheel drive. If you guys have any more questions or want more information about this unit, please visit us at parkmazda.ca. And don't forget you booked in for a test drive. Thanks for watching, everybody.